Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. I'm Dian Safitri from 5D. Sudah salah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. I'm Dian Safitri. As the presentation today's, I'm from 6D. Okay, here I would like to presentation about the psycholinguistic. The title is talking about children first language at age 1 to 3 years old. Okay. Like the title talking about the before, children first language at age 1 to 3 years old. As we know, parents do not teach the native language to their children formally, although they may try to reinforce their children's verbal behavior with smiles or others way or talk the gap between their mature linguistic competence and the child's beginning by means of baby talk. But there is no particular reason to believe that such ability appears on the child's final achievement in becoming a native speaker of his parents' language. Children can pick up language like playing a game with other children to extend their language abilities. The specific environmental factors that make it possible for language acquisitions to occur, but the primary elements would appear to be merely sufficient export to language use in social context. The introduction. Language acquisition is a mean process whereby children achieve a fluent control of their native language. The talking is Farsni 2003. The ability to get and understand the language is inherited genetically, but the particular language that children speak culturally and environmentally transmit to them. But by the other expert, according to Komsky, 2009, language acquisition is a matter of growth and maturations of relatively fixed capacities under appropriate external conditions. The form of acquisition and use language, the language that is acquired, is largely determined by internal factors. It is because the fundamental correspondence of humans' language, because of the fact that human beings are the same, wherever they may be, that a child can learn any language. And then we come the next part. According to Komsky. Like what Komsky talking about, because of the fact is that human beings are the same, wherever they may be. So it is conceivable that the acquisition of a foreign language, whether it is learned by systematically at school or not, processed in a quite different way. Indeed, As we have seen, the acquisition of one's native language after the alleged critical age of our language acquisition may differ, not the neuropsychological reason, from the normal child's acquisition of his native language by the Lyons 1981. As Bollinger said, 2002 said that acquiring a language calls for three things. The first one is predisposition, as well as physical capacities developed through countless encounters of natural selections. People have capacities for communicating in human way uniquely and capacities for acting such as breathing, grasping, and crying. The second one, there is a pre-existing language system, and one of the main produced by the cultures of the world. Language persists through time and from speakers to speakers. We are not born with the instinct to learn language such as English, Indonesian, or Chinese, but we learn a language as members of a society. Or we want to understand that society or to be understood by that speech community. It means that if language is not used in any society, it dies out. The last one, a competence that comes from applying the predispositions and capacities to the system through the relatively long period during which the children learns both manipulate the physical elements of the system, such as sounds and words and grammatical rules, and to permit them with meaning. A child must learn the rules before they language creatively. Okay, the next one is a fourth stage in children's first language. Stage in first language acquisition. When humans are born, he does not have suddenly the grammatical of his first language in his brain, and completely with its the rules. The native language is acquired through some stage. It means they are step by step to be. We have the first language, the clear grammatical of his first language, and every stage is passed near to adult language. The first one is a pre-talking stage. It's counting for 008 to 9 months age, years old. According to Bollinger 2002, pre-talking stage or cooing is the vowel-like sound responding to human sounds. More developedly, turns head, a sim search for speakers, occasionally some chuckling sounds. For the examples, there is Miles at the age of 4 months, demonstrating the cooing stage of language acquisitions. He is producing vowel-like sounds, especially the back vowels. There is U, like O, in the sound of oh, and ah. Typical of cooing, he still finds the difficulties in producing the vowel sounds except when he is screaming in he, moreover, in producing the consonant sounds like b, p, or she is not able to produce them yet. Okay? The second stage is babbling stage. Start from the 6 to 8 months. Babbling is the sounds which infant produce as consonants vowel combination. Steinberg. Such as the example, there is mama, dada, baba, nana. Then the third stage is hollow practice stage. Start from the 9 to 18 years old. The different holopassive from hollow, complete, or undivided applause press or sentence. In this stage, the baby can call their mother, can call their daddy. It's like it's like the daddy or mommy, like that. And then the four is there is the 2-word stage from the 18 to 24 months. 2-word stage is the mini sentence with the simple semantic relations. As Fromkins state, the children begin to form actual 2-word sentence with the relations between the 2 words showing the syntactic and semantic relations and the international contour of the 2 words extending over the whole utterance. Basically the word used is like G, J, P, B, D, T, M, and N. Okay, come from the last material. The last material is the conclusion based on the findings above at the children problems in first language acquisition. The writer formulates some terms. The first one is how to indicate the conversations, how to ask the questions, how to respond, how to tell her or his desire, how to tell her the experience, how to reject, and how to end the conversation. The children problems can be affected by environments such as parents or people around them, and also media such as televisions. But every problem depends to each context. From each context, we show that every meaning of the words can be different. In addition to that, the approaches of the children first language acquisition in this research took some stage. They are later multi-word stage, telegraphic stage, holographic stage, and cluing stage. Children develop their first language acquisition through this stage. Okay, that's all from me. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Happy fasting, everyone. See you. Bye-bye.